that I'm just going to keep my head down, work, focus, do the improvements that I need to do the best that I can. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? Like really work probably work the hardest that I've ever had. The difference that I made between the nationals here and the in 5 weeks and the pro debut in Toronto were amazing themselves. So I'm really confident that with Alex that we can actually pull something even better together with another say 15 weeks because I guess I'd leave in 15 weeks. I'd have to be ready for 15 weeks. And then do the peak week in the States. But yeah, so I'm super excited. There's actually the official Australian team that do the videography and the photography for the shows here. They're actually going to document my peak week in Vegas. How good is that?
That's
That's Nene
great.
Eubanks
That's
and Brownie
great.
Gaines. Yes, it's so amazing. I'm super excited for that. So they're going to document my whole peak week, my peak week for Olympia. And then I have my own videographer too. So we're going to start working together this weekend to start getting all that stuff together, my road to Olympia footage and everything off the road and get my YouTube channel cranking and all that. So it's super exciting. So apart from all that type of stuff, it's literally head down and make some proper gains. Like I look at Natalia. It's like she's the number one. So it's like I just look at her. Like that's the closest I want to try and get to is possible. I've got a lot of work to do. This is a whole new league, like whole new league. Like I was super happy to be on the pro journey, like I said, and just do my time and see where I stood. And I qualified for Olympia, and now it's just a whole other level up. I know I have a lot of work to do. Like that's some stripes to earn to when you actually stand on that stage. That's not easy
Yeah, because
at all.
yeah, just not just the tag. You have the champ Sarah Vilgas, also Zama
Yes, I know
Benta,
Sarah as well. Yep.
Zama Benta.
Sharonica.
Yeah, Sharonica. Wow,
Oh my God.
wow.
Whoa.
I mean, I
I
think
know. I was actually just before I called you, I was on the Instagram and she popped up. I was like, whoa. That's one beautiful woman.
yeah, she's been a multiple time Olympic competitor before she stepped back
Yes,
and
I
started doing
know.
posing and stuff like that. And I know she's working with a lady. We just did a live stream signing for her with Bad Rap. That's Sherry Priyami. She's been working with her posing coach and also working with Michaela Acock. Sherry's. I mean, she's gonna be doing the
Yeah.
Portugal Pro, and I think I saw Barbara Bajan, who also I got to interview. She's also making a return at Portugal. She's been a top four competitor the last 2 or 3
Wow.
years. She took a step
Yeah.
back. Also, I think who else is Amanda Machado? She's also doing Portugal.
Yeah.
I don't know who's doing Chicago yet or Atlanta. I hear some names here and there, but I don't know if they're official or not. Sometimes
Yeah.
some might change their mind, but you're going to be up there with some top level competitors here.
I know
Here
that.
we got from a man Stefan Prey, and he says, "Good luck at the Olympia."
Thank you.
Also, we get here from man Caleb Hall. I adore female bodybuilders and muscular women. Okay.
Much
Also,
appreciated.
he says, keep those muscles pumping. Thank you, brother.
I
Also,
will.
this is for man War 2000. George, you are going to sing Leanie Williams because I love you, Audrey Shaw. She might, if you serenade her with the particular song. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. You know, I am. Well, my eyes. So, Leanie, it's about this girl, Leanie. I grew up listening to that song as a kid. Stay in good shape. That's from man Caleb. He says, work it out. Yeah, thank you, Caleb. Also, this is from my man Warrior. He says, "Little bit too sexy as hell, bro." I know. I think she is. She has amazing physique, and also
Yeah.
she's a mom with 2 kids. I want to see female bodybuilders
Wow.
and muscular women as the main characters in the movies. Might
I
be a
would like
good
that
idea.
too.
It's like it'd be. I think it'd be great if somebody like do it like grassroots, small, like like a small production, and then you
Yeah.
put it out there like on there's certain streaming services that do it because we're talking about streaming is really getting big. Really, most people don't really watch. I watch antenna television. I don't watch cable that much. Most of them I'm on my computer half the time, and I
Yeah.
think that'd be something. It's just that you have to really open Hollywood's eyes because some of
Yes.
your ladies are beautiful women, you are intelligent women, you are
Yeah, it's true.
athletes, but it always is always going to be that thing about the whole thing about steroids. We talked about this. We did a live stream talk
Exactly.
about there should be more mainstream corporations get
Yes.
involved with bodybuilding, but the
Yeah,
fact
correct.
is they're always going to use the steroid excuse, where steroids
Always.
are used in more mainstream sports and just not just in bodybuilding.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mhm. Here we want to see. This is from a man Caleb says, "I want to see female bodybuilders." And must. Oh, I already said that. I say also. This is for Warrior. Says, "I have a confession in the chat. I got a crush on someone. Not going to lie." Okay, that's cool, brother. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
We have our favorites. You know who's my favorite. Yeah, I know. Everybody has a crush on us. So we're not going to hold her much too longer because she took some time off to talk. We were planning to do something after, but she got busy. Then this and that. Then she's card depleted. But she reached out and said, "Hey George, let's do something." I said, "You know what? Fine." So I'll give you some time because I know you're just getting back. You want to spend time with your family, your friends. You want to really get yourself energized. She hooked up with me yesterday. Talking about Joy, we're coming on tonight. I said, "No, Tracy, we're doing it
Tomorrow. I
tomorrow."
keep forgetting what day it is. I
Yeah.
even did that with my clients, booking them in yesterday. I was just, I'll see you tomorrow. And they're like, don't you mean Saturday? And I was like, yeah, Saturday. Sorry.
I get
So I'm just
that.
catching up on some programming now and writing everything down so I make sure I remember.
You might need assistant. Give yourself a secretary or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I would love that.
Yeah. Also, this is from a man, Kate Up Hall. It says, "My favorite movie genre is horror. I want to see female bodybuilders and muscular women in horror as horror characters." Yeah, maybe. Also, this is from Moore. It says, "I think Tracy could crack the top 5 at the Miss Olympia. I believe in her." Because I think you have people like, I think Brooke Walker's not competing this year. Mona Persley, she's not
Yeah.
more, not more. Ann Moon is out because she had knee surgery. And then,
Oh,
yeah, and then there was one girl, Coley Amandi. She supposed to be competing, but she had stepped back.
uh,
And there was always a lot of things like when you were doing same week the Toronto Pro was on. There was the Omaha Pro,
yep, that's right.
and
Yeah.
the promoter of that show was almost going to, if there wasn't enough ladies doing that show, he was about to kick out. And I mean, y'all women in Toronto, you had a stack. I mean, I interviewed Angela Norway before she get asked Angela,
Yeah.
because she's done the show before. I said, "Why don't you go and do Omaha instead of doing um, Toronto?" She says, "Well, she lives
Yeah.
in Rhode Island. It's closer for her to do Toronto than to go all the way to Omaha."
True.
But
Yeah.
yeah, because I think it's
Yeah.
usually because it's that time you ladies have to take to grow and develop. It's not as like bikini and the other divisions where it's
Yes.
just quick overturn. It takes a lot
Correct.
more time
Yeah.
for you women in
Yeah.
the more muscular division.
Yes. Yeah. 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 So it's 15 in opens and 14 in masters. Yeah. So big line. It's a lot of double ups, of course, which was good. It gave us a warm up round of masters, and then we could nail everything in opens. But it was good. They really put us through our paces as well, which was really great to be on stage and be put through your paces for posing wise over and over and over again. So that was cool. That was great. And I haven't been in a big lineup like that for ages. It felt really good since back when I first started competing. The lineups when figure were like 10 to 15. So to be in a big lineup like that again, that felt really great too. It was like a proper like I'm here for it. I'm ready to battle it out. To make sure that you're even more focused on what you're doing on stage, to make sure that you notice, make sure you hit your poses. Because if you just miss one thing in such a big lineup like that, that could be a big thing that you miss. Like the judges could totally skip over you. So yeah, it was a really great experience all around for that. So did they have enough competitors in Omaha?
Well, they had, I think, at least about 13, 14 for Omaha.
Good. That was good. Yeah.
So that saved that show, because
Yeah.
St. Louis is not going to have them next year. They're going
Yeah.
to replace it with either probably maybe wellness because it's a popular division, or
Oh
might put in
yeah.
figure or bikini. I think you have,
Yeah.
because you have men's physique and you had women's physique. Then you might well say, have men's physique, which is to me men's bikini, and put a bikini in there. It
Correct.
makes sense. They
Wellness they'll
call.
probably put in, I think. It's the new up and coming division.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's good stack.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, she competed both in physique, women's bodybuilding, and she switched into wellness this year. Jada, shout
Yeah.
out to her. She announced it on my channel. I like Jada.
Awesome.
I hope she brings the best luck.
Yeah.
It's a vision you got to really put to work on. You also train competitors, or you just do lifestyle
I
clients.
do a little bit here and there, but mainly I do lifestyle coaching and helping just the normal people with normal people, but people that want to live a healthier, fitter life all around. So I help them with their meal plans, their training programs. Sometimes I train competitors here and there, but it's like, as you know, it takes a lot of dedication, and because of the lack of the opportunity here, I guess a lot of people are just happy to do one show, and then a lot of people are happy not to do it 100% as well, which I find really frustrating. I have to be honest, I find that really frustrating when someone's not putting in 100%. It's not something that I can actually deal with very well. Because I feel if you're going to do something, you need to do it properly. So I'm very picky and choosy. Sometimes I help out competitors and have them, sometimes I don't. But mainly, I like to focus on people and their health and wellness and making sure they live a good, healthier, happier life. So it was so good when I got back. I'd been away for like nearly 2 weeks. All my clients all checked in with me. We followed our programs, Trace. We went to the gym. We followed our diet. Da, 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 da. They've lost weight. They're looking good. They're feeling good. So that made me really, really happy.
Yeah, probably say,
And
I'm
keep
working
them
over here, boss.
motivated.
Yeah, I'm working over here,
Yeah.
boss. I'm doing it here,
Yeah.
boss. That's good. We got here coming from a man warrior says, I'm let this be known, Tracey Guile for Miss Olympia champion. Shout out. Yes. Also, this is from man Caleb says Tracey Guile is so beautiful.
Oh,
You
thank
know,
you.
he says Tracey is a beauty. Also,
Thank you.
this is from he says Caleb. We all know that, bro. And this is he says right on. He says, and also this is from Man Warrior. He says Tracy is a national
Oh,
treasure,
that's
and
so
also
sweet.
Tracy stay blessed. This is from Caleb, and
Thank
also
you, Caleb.
stay strong, Tracy Guile,
Always.
and also this
Always.
is from a man War 2000. He says this. He says, you know, you know, wait. My computer's acting getting slow. Also stay affable and jubilant.
Always.
I mean, hey, I tell you, Tracy, anytime, like you've been on here before, and when I get these girls like you and here, guys get excited, they act like I said, I say, act like an episode of Chappelle Show when Charlie Murphy meets Nikki Free and say, yo, Prince got a new girl. She found a motherfucker. That's how they get excited about you. And also, particular criminal like says, and Tracy, I want to tell you, you are beautiful. Congratulations, Tracy. I wish you all the best of luck. Go and create anarchy and chaos. I'm sorry. I mean,
I love it. I love it.
I know, I gotta see so. But like I said, folks, we're gonna let Tracy go because I know she got a busy day. She got to get ready. She's moving up. She's got to step with the big dogs. Yes, I think she's most definitely. I'm gonna say I think you are be a top 5 competitor.
That would literally, that would be so incredible. So incredible. So
Yeah.
incredible. But like I said, I'm just going to do my best in this time that I have now to be my absolute best I've ever been at Olympia and be super proud to stand on that stage, just like I did at this Toronto Pro Show. Um, Fangirl of all the people I'm going to meet, and bring the best package that I possibly can. Yeah, because yeah, I'm so goosebumps. It's like surreal. It's so like wow. And as soon as I stand on that stage, I'll be an Olympian. It's so cool.
So she's a little bit clipped. Take a deep breath. All right. Just shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay. We can do this. We got a comment from my man Davis says, Tracy, you are one of those brilliant female bodybuilders. Always I respect it. And
Thank
also
you.
this is from a man Caleb says Tracy has the body of a goddess. I tell you, you guys, yeah, right. You guys, we don't know, So I'm gonna tell you this. I truly say I wish you the best of luck
Thank you
because
so much, George. Really, thank you for your time today too.
you know,
Really, it's
you know
crazy.
what I say. You never have to thank me because you know
I know.
what. You
I know.
ladies need to be recognized for your work and compassion for the sport. You don't get enough of it. I mean, I have a friend right now. She's got to step out from because she was in an accident and she was hurt and she's at operation today. I hope he's doing all right. That's Andrea Sauer.
Oh, sending
We
her
yeah,
blessings and
you send her blessings. I hope she's doing well. I told her I'm gonna send her a package next month because
nice.
and this is where we as fans we truly tribute to you for your passion, and because like I said, this is a sport where you don't get much recognition, you don't get much respect you deserve,
Yeah.
and you have a great soul, you have a great laugh. Everybody likes your laugh. You have a great team behind you, and you have a
I
great
do.
husband. You got your
Yes.
dogs,
Thank
and
you.
I think like this again. I'm going to say this on live, and I said it before. I believe she's going to be top five competitor. If I'm
I'm
wrong,
holding that right here.
I'll
Right
take it.
here.
I'll take it wrong. But you know what? I was right the first time because he proved me a liar when I told her she was Olympia qualified. Because I think right
Thank
now
you.
they're trying to move to a certain way. They want to move to a certain look, and people like you, Sharonica, had their look. I
Yeah.
think I think that's going to be the lineup. I think they need to really sit down and stick with the criteria where it's supposed to be for women's physique, where it's not too much getting close to women's bodybuilding. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like I said, like I heard people saying, like it's all about who comes in front of the judges,
Yes.
and sometimes every judge is different. That's
Yeah.
why I think,
Correct. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I think I say some women if they could come here in the states, because I think like people like Nay, I say she did compete here in the states once. She did the Olympic back in 2022. I
Yeah.
think I think others if they have the opportunity to come here, because like I said, this is Hollywood, everybody wants to come here.
Yeah.
I think it really would be great, especially sponsorship. Because, like I said, guys, if you want to follow Tracey, her links are in the description. Once she gets the YouTube channel set up, I will post it on
I'm
my
gonna send it
channel.
straight to you this weekend.
I will post it, and I will post the link, and you can follow her, support. Because you know what, YouTube don't the algorithm for women's bodybuilding is not as high on YouTube compared to everything else. But
Yeah.
this is why I want you guys out there who are fans. I want you to pick up the algorithms. Help me, help Tracey, help people like Melanie, all the other ladies who have YouTube channels. Get them
Yeah.
stratosphere, get them where they can be, also monetized. Because you get a little money from YouTube. I'm not monetized because I got to pay to get monetized. What's funny, you got to pay to get paid. So that's crazy. But it don't make sense to me. But this is from my man. This is from my man Warrior says George. That same applies to you when it comes to Andrea Shaw. Alrighty, okay. And also this is Tracey. You can do it. You can do
You
it.
can do it. You can do it.
You can do it. Beware, Sarah Natalia. The thunder from down under is coming. That's for man, Vinny. Thank you, Vinny. And also, this is
Oh,
from Caleb. I said, I would like to meet a lot of female bodybuilders in Mustard. Well, this is what you do, Caleb. You go to a show. You
correct.
know,
They're all there.
they're all there. You go. I went to a show. I mean, I would love to because, like I said, my car. But I'm planning on going to a show next year. My niece lives in Atlanta, so I'm hoping I go to Linda Murray next year. Just gotta,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, because she lives in Atlanta. I can stay with her, save me the cost of a motel
Yep.
room, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Nothing wrong with me saying Tracey is top five Miss Olympia. I don't get to give a damn who don't like it. I know a star when I see it. Thank you. See one. I thank you. Uh,
Thank you.
we appreciate you, brother. We thank you.
Yeah.
And he says this is from which is from this is I think I just clicked it here, and this is from Warrior, I believe. I mean, Warrior. I need a new computer. This one's getting nobody's scared of Sarah Vegas, especially Tracy Guile. You don't have to be. Don't ever. She ain't ever scared. She ain't never scared. So, all right,
I'm
but
not scared. I'm excited.
she's excited. She's like a little girl in springtime.
I know, like literally like a kid.
Well, like I said, this is a big thing. I mean, not a lot of women, there's women who competed for a long time, never set stage on the Olympia.
I
And,
know. I
and
know.
you just did something, just turned pro, and then got your, I think the